Hey, I'm Ryan. Come join me and my family as we start our off-grid adventure. Let's get to it. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you could come back. So, as you can tell, the last couple of videos have all been sort of solar panel and solar power oriented. That's because we'd like to get the solar power system up and running before next spring, this coming spring, so that we can start working on the foundation for the house. So we've sort of focused all of our attention onto that. I kind of want to talk a little bit about what we were doing with our solar. It seems like that's one of the biggest questions we always get is, you don't have any electricity? How do you do anything? That seems kind of an archaic way to live. We have more than electricity than we need, really, up here with just the small solar system that we have. But I kind of wanted to talk about how we started with the solar, the system that we're currently using, and of course you're seeing what we're building to run the house. It started off with a real small solar system that I bought from one of these tool stores, and it was a 200-watt solar system. And it kept the battery charged on the camper. We had a single 12-volt battery on the camper, and it kept that battery charged all the time. So the heat ran off that. The refrigerator in the camper, it ran off that. Pretty much all the basic necessities that we would need ran off that 12-volt battery and that little solar panel system. It was just two 100-watt solar panels, nothing fancy. So that kind of gave us a boost of confidence that, this solar thing, we could do it. We could do this solar thing. And then I decided to upgrade it a little bit. So I bought a Victron Energy, the nice charge controller. I think it's 100-watt or 100-volt input, and I think it's 30-amp discharge or charge. I can't remember. But I got one of those. It's an MPPT, and I saw a huge difference in charging and the way my batteries were maintaining a charge. And I also got two more 100-watt panels and upgraded to 400 watts. And at the time I owned a golf cart repair shop, so I was getting scrap batteries and used batteries, and every now and again I would come across some 12-volt golf cart batteries that were still in really good shape. So I eventually got 4 of those. And that's kind of how we're running right now. We're running off of 4 used golf cart batteries, charge controller from Victron, and 400 watts of solar. And we have never run out of battery power. The system we're going to do now, of course, quite a bit bigger. It's a 10,000 watt inverter. Eventually we'll have a second one of those, so we'll have 20,000 watt split phase 240. The battery bank right now is small. I'd like to have 100 kilowatt battery storage. We'll see how that goes. Coming from the little tiny system that we had, you can run everything you need on a small solar bank. We've been very impressed with how well solar works. Our well pump, it's independent of all the other solar stuff. It's on its own, and it runs off of solar. So when the sun is shining and I have the pump turned on, it'll pump water until the well is dry. That's just 1200 watts right there. But we'll have a whole lot more. I've got 32 more of those panels. So we got a lot of solar panels and a lot of stuff to put together and build. I'm going to build a ground mount for another string of panels, and it will kind of where my where all this stuff is sitting right now. There'll be a ground mount. Anyhow, let's get to work. We're wasting time here. So I'm going to work on installing some more of this equipment. Here's what I've got so far. I've got a Victron. It's a 150-100, so this will take 150 volts of voltage from your solar panels, and it will charge at 100 amps. So this one will hold about 5,800 watts of solar panels. This is a 250-100, so I've got two of those. And then down here I've got the Victron bus bars. There's a piece that goes in the middle here that I don't have yet. I'm working on getting that. It is the Smart Shunt, and that allows me to monitor all of my battery functions, like state of charge, how much wattage we're using, all that kind of stuff. And of course, here is the inverter. This is the star of the show right here. It's 48 volt, 10,000 watts, and it also has a charger in it. It can charge up to 140 amps. This is a really nice inverter. I saved up for a long time for this thing. Okay, let's put this backer board up here. I have bigger cable cutters. I just did not bring them with me. It's called being completely unprepared. The other thing is ferrules. I'm not sure if anybody knows what a ferrule is, but it's a little sleeve. This is kind of what I got right now. So instead of leaving your copper strands just flopping all over the place and sticking it up in the charge controller, you put a ferrule on here. That way you can properly torque everything down and all the cables stay together. Well, I didn't have any number 2 ferrules, couldn't find any locally, so I made ferrules. This is some copper tubing that I thinned and stretched out to fit over the number 2. And then I use my hydraulic cable crimper, and it does a hexagonal crimp. So I was able to do a hexagonal ferrule crimp on the end of this copper wire, and it actually works. It fits in there, everything tightens down nice and neat, so I'm actually really pleased with how that turned out. I was not expecting it to turn out as well as it did, but it worked. And we will see how well it works, hopefully. So I've got my charge controllers installed. I've got my high voltage cables connected. I've got my smart shunt installed to go down to the batteries. The next thing we need to do is we need to get the PV wire, the solar panel wire, into the room and wired over and into the charge controller. The other thing that I have to do is grounding. So all of this stuff has a chassis ground on it. So all this needs to be grounded. These need to be grounded, and the inverter's got to be grounded. That'll all go to the grounding plate outside. We picked up some 4-aught cable. This stuff is huge. And it's for the inverter. It'll come out of these terminals here, and it will go up into the inverter. So I've also got to locate 4-aught with a 5/16 hole copper lugs to terminate this, and that is proving pretty difficult outside of, you know, ordering online. So I may end up having to order something online. After we get the PV wire in here and the grounds done, there's no reason that we can't flip the switch and turn this stuff on. I'm gonna clean up, go see if I can't find my lugs and get my cable get my lugs for the 4-aught, and I'll be back up here in a couple days and we'll finish this up. But it's looking good. It's looking real good.